Welcome back, Guardian. Warden of Nothing Grandmaster's out, and it's kind of put a little bit of delay in video production trying to cover Grandmaster topics because it takes a lot of different runs, running with a lot of different fire teams, trying to find people's weak points and trying to make the right strategy guide that anybody can do to not only just make you more of a beast, but get you some much smoother runs from start to finish. I've played with a lot of teams, some good and some bad, but overall, it seems that nobody's really gotten the builds down perfectly yet. Nobody's really messing with minor major resist, and they're the ultimate key to save you on revives. And then if you have people that don't have the right strategy, things can fall apart really quick. So that's why I'm making the strategy guide updated version. Let's hop into it and talk about the build. So this is the updated rocket cell build that I've been using, and honestly, one person on your team needs to have this build on because it just crushes through everything. You'll put up some insane kill numbers running a rocket cell build. I'm not saying everybody should have this, but it definitely helps. Fire team medic, suppression, and then Warmind protection on top of that with momentum transfer and all the other stuff that you see. You can screenshot that if you want to copy that build basically. Let's start it off at the beginning of the strike. One strategy that works hella good on this is jumping on top of that pipe, and then right up here, I showed this in my original Grandmaster video before the Warden of Nothing actually came out. This is a strategy that I've been doing since the Warden of Nothing has existed basically, and it works exactly the same on the Grandmaster version. So I'm not saying all three people need to come up here, but if you all did, it would really benefit you. You don't get hit while you're up here. You're completely safe. You can just rain down on all the enemies, do your rocket cell build, throw a grenade out, create the cell, then follow it with a rocket, and it blows everybody up rather quickly. And then after that, what you want to do is have somebody hide to the left of that object that you're seeing this person right here, and then you want to aggro the overload champion so that they can kind of like, side swipe and sucker punch the guy with the sword, and then you can kill him really, really easy. So just master that. As soon as you run in, you'll see that pipe, jump up on top of here, grenade out, then rocket right after it, and you can see all the ads be killed in a matter of no time. Somebody else on the team also had a cell build onto, so I was able to use their cell with the Telesto, which, like I was saying, Telesto is OP in Grandmaster. Having one Telesto player is definitely a great idea on any Grandmaster fire team. Now when it comes to the next spot, the Hydra, all you gotta do here is use your rocket cell build. Throw a grenade out, create the cell, suppress him, and then voila, it's over, and then all you have to do then is just take out the guy with the unstoppable hand cannon. I'm going to skip the other champion because the other ones are kind of easy, but the next champion you're going to see, you can easily just walk up and head glitch that guy. Now the next area you're going to get to is going to be this champion. What you want to do with this is you want to have somebody distract him or go invisible if you have a hunter on your team to make it to the end of the stair set, and then aggro them to pay attention to them so you can then hop on your Sparrow and go all the way down there. This is where you can get right behind the stair set and just take this guy out really easy without having to be like 100 feet away and trying to shoot him, especially if you have like a sidearm or an SMG trying to take his shield off. It's a really easy strategy. And then use the rocket cell build, create a cell, throw a rocket right after him, do insane DPS to him, and take him out really easily. Like I said, it just takes one person to make it all the way to the very end and then distract him, and then all of you just haul ass down there basically. Now for the next area you're going to encounter, it's going to be this spot right here. I don't know how many teams I was on where people were like, what are you doing? Stand back, don't go up there. And that's the reason that you have a great build on, and it's another reason that it requires practice. If you don't have a great build on or understand how to build yet, then Grandmaster is not a place that a lot of people need to be in. No offense, that's just going to require you to be carried by everybody in every situation if you're with somebody that does know how to build and knows how to do all this stuff. That's the reason that Grandmaster exists. It's for Grandmaster type players that have been doing builds for a long time. You can see me dodging a lot of these sniper shots and even taking some of them, and that's the reason that I have the 3 major resist on, so that I can take these shots. I know that I'm not going to get sniped back to back. I'm going to have my rift, and I'm also going to have my high recovery so that I can keep strafing and poking out and keep doing these rocket cell builds over and over to keep cleaning out all these ads as they keep spawning, as well as the Hydra. I just use suppression, and then I super him, or I rocket him to death, or Telesto him to death. But the main objective for this entire room is go ahead and kill every ad in it. Most people like to wait and kill both the anti-barriers and then summon that boss. All you got to do is kill that left anti-barrier first, and then kill every ad. That way you have no other ads to worry about while you kill the other anti-barrier that's up top to the right. What happens is you hide to the right, and then when the boss comes out, he'll teleport to the mid area one time where you're kind of at right now, but he'll go away and never come back there. And once that happens, you can take out that anti-barrier by having no other ads around, and the boss is so far away that he doesn't even aggro or shoot at you yet, so you can just chill over there to the right where you see that wall is. I'll go over there in just a second, but one thing I really want to stress on is get a good build on. Put those major resist on. 2 minor, 3 major resist is almost for every type of Nightfall, or in this one if you want to do 1 solar, 2 minor, and 2 majors, it works the same way. It'll still give you the same number of shots. You'll just be a little bit lower on the red part if you get sniped. Now for this left sniper, all you gotta do is go over here to the stair set, crouch down, and you can head glitch this guy all the way to his death. Now after you kill him, that's when you want to go and clear the rest of the ads out. So knock this dude out, kill every ad, go ahead and summon the boss, and then after that, you're going to go to the very right where you see me at right here, lay down a rift or a well or whatever subclass that you're on, kill the remainder ads, and then like I said, the boss is going to summon. He's going to come over to that spot where you're at one time, but you're going to be hid behind here, so it doesn't matter. And then all you do is get your team together, chill right here, and take out this right anti-barrier, and then once you kill him, then you focus all your fire on the boss, and the remainder ads are going to spawn with that boss. So it's a really easy strategy. You don't have to wait, you know, and kill the anti-barriers and then summon the boss, which is what pretty much everybody's doing. It's way easier doing it this way. And like I said, there is going to be some ads that spawn, but that's why you have a rocket cell build. Just use your suppression, use the rocket cell, blow everybody up. And you can see that I'm the only one over here on the fire team that I'm on right now that's actually hanging out and fighting the ads. And it's because I have a lot of practice moving around harder tier ads, which I can't stress enough to everybody to practice this stuff. I'm also going to make a video after this one that's going to involve taking out LMG Cabal champions using nothing but a sidearm, because once you learn their mechanic and how to kill them with just a sidearm, it unlocks so many other movement skills that you wouldn't even believe, that I didn't even think was possible to even learn myself until I actually did it. But definitely learn that. We'll talk more about that in a future video, but let's move on to the next area, which is going to be the encounter where you meet the Overload, the Unstoppable, and the 3 anti-barrier champions. There's 2 ways to do this. It only takes one perfectly placed cell and a rocket, as you're going to see right here, and you can clear every ad out in one rocket, just as you're going to see right here. But watch out, because the far anti-barrier will see you by killing everybody in one rocket, so he'll kill you automatically. It's kind of messed up because I don't think he should have actually seen me there. But the next way you want to do it is you can use Telesto or whatever by throwing the cell out. Same thing you just did. Throw it in the middle, you can hit the Overload right away, but stand back where you're seeing me at right here, and I promise you, each strat you're seeing in this whole video, I do it the exact same way every single time, and it works without fail. It may take a few runs to get it down, but I promise you, if you do that one rocket and that one cell, what it does is it blows up everybody, including all the exploding barrels, and that's what kills all the ads. But if not, just use this strategy, hang back like you're seeing here, take out all the ads first, and then work and take out the Unstoppable first, and then the Overload, and then you can just kind of just, you know, do whatever you need to do for the anti-barriers. They're not that hard at all. Now for this next strategy, you have to really pay attention here because it requires precise strategy. You can see one teammate run off to the opposite side, which is what I didn't need him to do, so I have to call him back to come back over this area. What you want to do is start blasting every ad that walks out of here and immediately take out the anti-barrier. Pay attention to where I'm standing as well, because I always stand in the same spot, but your other 2 teammates need to be in the hallway to the left if you can get them over there. And as soon as you take the anti-barrier shield off, you might want to go ahead and just super him to get him out of the way, because the Unstoppable is going to see you and start making his way down towards you, as you're going to see right here. So I don't have the Unstoppable hand cannon on right now, I'm using the anti-barrier, but make sure that you have coordination with your teammate to make sure that he's ready to hit the Unstoppable and then knock him out as soon as possible. It's really key that you do not charge A plate yet. Don't step on A until it gets to the last 8 seconds, or around 5 to 8 seconds. What you're going to do is take that 50 seconds that it gives you, the time, you know, that you have to not step on A, and go around and clear out as many ads as possible, as you're seeing right here. Use your rocket cell builds, use Telesto, just clean out as many as possible, but make sure you have one teammate that's hovering and staying around A, ready for you to tell him to get on it, or for him to get on it when it gets to 8 to 5 seconds, as you're seeing me do right there. I told him to get on the plate. Now I'm going to make my way over here. I'm going to start taking out the remainder of these ads until B spawns, which is going to spawn after you charge A, basically. So you can see, just pay attention to what I'm doing here. I'm clearing out this guy. I didn't get a chance to kill him because he almost killed me, so I'm just still making my way around. Now once you charge A and go to B, that's what's going to proc the Overload to spawn. So keep a lookout. He's going to spawn in that middle bridge area that you see, so just keep an eye out and get ready for him to spawn, because as soon as he does, as soon as you charge B, all 3 of you are going to go tackle and just destroy the Overload champion before you go to C. So just make sure that you do that. It's important that you kill all these champions, because you get a better drop rate, according to a lot of sources that I've been hearing and my own personal experience. If you kill all champs and get a platinum, you get a way better drop rate than you do as if you skip all the champions, or skip any champion basically. But just know the entire idea behind why you don't want to charge A is because it halts the charge plate phase altogether, and it gives you that 50 seconds, so one of you or 2 of you can go roam around and clear out all the ads. That way when you're trying to charge all the other plates, you'll just have one wave of ads, and it's way easier to do it that way, and it's way easier to take out the champions instead of trying to kill champions and charge plates at the same time. Now here's an example of how this can all go wrong basically, and I wanted to show this just to show you how important that it is. So I cleared out the whole doorway of ads, the anti-barrier is going to walk out, and then we have a guy that comes over here with a sword, which I don't recommend, because if you walk over there with a sword right away, it's going to make that Unstoppable really aggro on top of you, as you see right here. the Unstoppable ends up killing one of our teammates. So, and then we both wasted our supers, and then I have to make, you know, some movements around to not step on A by accident to get that revive while still trying to kill that Unstoppable. So it's really important that your teammate knows their job well before you start doing this. You might want to talk it over and just pause before you even start this phase to make sure everybody is ready and good to go. But we did manage to kill both those champions. Now I'm going to go over here and start clearing out ads. But both of them decide to hang out and charge A instead of one of them following me. So now we have two people over there charging the A plate instead of somebody over here with me to help me clear ads out and things like that. So I'm having to take on two roles at once, which is then going to trickle all downhill and make things just completely fall apart. So that's why it's really important to have a really coordinated team. And I know it's kind of tough with LFG sometimes because you don't know what skill set somebody does or doesn't have. Basically, it's just a luck of the draw. And I don't want it to seem like I'm putting anybody on blast or whatever. Both of them were really good players. They just never done this strategy before. So I wanted to show you how, you know, why it's important to kind of know a strategy before you do it because of how easily things can fall apart. But that's why I'm making this guide so people can watch this and go in knowing before they actually get in the situation. Now, once you do that strategy successfully and you kill all the champions, charge A, B, and C, the person with the cell build on with suppression is going to go to that far right door before the mini boss spawns. That way you can clear majority of the ads that come out. It makes it a lot easier to kill the mini boss. Now let's move on to the boss phase. Before anybody hops down, just have your Unstoppable person stagger the Unstoppable, and the two Vex will actually kill him the entire time, or you can fire down below at him or whatever. But I'm just showing you how the other ads can actually be used in your favor to kill the Unstoppable champion. Now once you kill him, hop down, and what you're going to do for the overload is you're going to try to stagger him while he's around the two LMG champions, because what they'll do is they'll just shred him to pieces while you shred him to pieces also. It's a lot easier to take him down. This is actually a two-man boss completion, so we're only using two people, so of course having a third will make it a lot easier. But once you kill him, all you do is just keep head glitching and, you know, peeking from the side basically to take out the LMG champions, which I'm going to make a video about this because it's really important to learn how to defeat LMG Cabal champions, because once you learn their ways, you will just take that knowledge that you learn from them, which is so many different things that I can't even explain right now, but you apply that to other type of ads and you'll just transform yourself into a whole nother type player. Now when the boss first spawns out, it's important that you do not super him right away. This is a random player that I found off LFG, so he didn't know the strategy right away, and he also had Orpheus rig on, so it didn't hurt him too bad. But what you want to do is you just want to take the boss's health down one phase at a time. As he keeps summoning, stop shooting him as soon as he summons ads. Then all it's going to require you to do is be on top of your ad control game. That's what Telesto is going to be really crucial in this part, and your cell build. So all you got to do is just keep hiding in this little cubby hole, take out as many ads as possible. Team firing really helps here, but just make sure you're on top of ads. That's really all that it requires. But don't do too much damage to the boss, because if you try to start crapping on the boss right at the beginning, you're going to summon so many ads on yourself that you're not going to be able to control it, and you're just going to end up killing yourself. Once you kill the first wave of ads, the same thing. You're going to do boss damage until he summons, and then stop hitting him altogether. Then use your rocket cell builds to suppress ads and clear them out with the rockets. Same phase again. Just hide behind the cubby hole. Wait for him to, you know, flame up, use your rifts, do whatever you got to do. If you're a hunter, go invisible and save your invisibility in case you have to get away from ads. But take all the ads out and then do not hit the boss until you're back and ready in position. What you're going to do is you're going to circle around the map as you're clearing ads out after he does the flame wall. So when he does the flame wall, you're going to start clearing ads. You're both going to leave your spots and just make a complete circle around the entire map. And this again is why your major and minor resists are going to come in well handy, because you're going to be able to take extra shots by getting hit, and it's going to be clutch throughout this entire boss battle. This is the only hard part about it, is you have to know how to ad clear, and it's really important you don't do too much damage to that boss. But like I said, all you gotta do is if the boss gets too close to you, just keep circling around the map, as you're going to see me do here in just a second. We're just going to make our way all the way across the map as the boss follows us, and we're going to go all the way back around to that far back right pillar that I've been hanging out the entire time, that you'll see me behind majority of this battle. Same thing again, do damage to the boss, wait for him to summon ads, stop hitting the boss, and start prepping for the ads to come out so you can get them right as they're landing out of the little cubby hole. Again, using your cells, your rockets. Save as much ammo as you can though, and don't shoot the boss with your special and your heavy, because you're just going to keep chipping his health down, and you're going to stop shooting him, and you need all the ammo you can get and your supers to keep feeding each other orbs as this boss battle plays out. Again, you're going to see us circling the entire map while we're clearing ads. He's not going to do another flame wall or anything like that. So clean all the ads, go back to the spot you came from, and then ads are going to come out again. So we're going to throw a rocket cell out. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to suppress all the ads. We're going to clear those ads out. lay down any rifts that I might need or whatever. But again, we're two-manning this. If you have a third person in here helping clean ads, it's going to go a lot smoother for you because you're going to have a lot more firepower going out to those ads, and it just makes it a lot cleaner strategy. But it's important that you just don't overkill the boss and keep circling around the map when you feel like you need to. If ads start getting too close, don't run out to the boss or anything like that. And if you have snipers and stuff out, which is going to be a part of my next video, is how to dodge snipers and how to dodge like auto rifle shots and things like that. I'm going to be covering a lot of tactical tips in a future video that I've been working on, which you're going to see it in just a second. I know that I can take one sniper shot, so I'm going to get all my health back before I go for that revive. I'm going to shoot that rocket because I'm not going to even take a chance on the sniper, which he is going to hit me, but luckily I have those major and minor resist on. But all that goes back to having a good build. I'm going to do the same thing again, clear ads, circle around the map, try to stay away from the boss as much as possible, and then do damage again. Now here's the part where you want to get ready to melt the boss, which is going to be before he summons the two big mini bosses. What you're going to do is wait for his health to get to a certain point, and it's going to be when he gets to the D and E on his health meter. So you see his name Warden on the D and E of Warden. When it gets in between that, the next phase of ads after that is going to be the mini bosses, and that's the part where you want to do the dump phase on him to kill the boss. So save your super, make sure everybody has their super at that point, throw out heavy ammo, throw out your Telesto, but you should be able to kill him after that. Like I said, we were two-manning it and it worked perfectly, but if you have a third person in there with another super, you would take him out a lot quicker, and then you ain't got to worry about the mini bosses, and then boom, you have a victory. I'm going to recap that again. Just make sure that you don't super the boss at the very beginning. You just start taking his health down one phase at a time. When he summons ads, stop, start shooting the ads. If you have to move and circle around the map, do so. You are going to probably be pushed out because the boss is going to get close to you sometimes. Just make one full circle around the entire map, go back to exactly where you were, and then do more damage, let him summon more ads, and it's all going to be on your ability to control the ads and kill ads quick by having the right loadout, the right build and things. So again, screenshot that build you saw at the beginning of the video. That is how you do the entire Warden of Nothing flawlessly. I use that same strat every time. It puts up some insane kill count numbers. It's a great speed kill strategy as well. But again, you do have to have a coordinated team to know their job when it comes to that plate phase and different kind of aspects of the strike. But hopefully you found that enjoyable. If you need help doing Grandmaster, Warden of Nothing, pass this along to your squad. Let them learn it because it works like a charm every single time on every strat. But anyways, I'm going to hop out of here, Guardian, and get back on some LFG to do some Grandmaster. You can catch me there if you want to team up sometime and go to Beast Mode. But anyways, leave me a comment down below, share this with all your Beast friends, and I will see you all in the next video next time.
In space.